Hey, welcome to Light Paves Way. I'm Shez. I hope that you're all doing well. I'm going to get a card reading, see what comes through. All my messages are timeless, so I trust that whenever you come across one of my videos that there'll be a message in there for you. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. There's no gender in tarot. We all hold masculine and feminine energies, so switch the roles if need be. I could be picking up on your energy, or I could be picking up on the person that you're dealing with or the situation at hand. So again, flip the roles if need be. I just want to say a huge thank you to all of my subscribers. I really do appreciate you all. So we've got start anew. We've also got call your spirit home. So there's a fresh new beginning. A fresh new beginning. There's been a transformation here. A situation has transformed. You've changed. Some of you need to call back your power. Before you move forward, you need to call back your power. Change the scenery. Some of you could be you could be relocating. You may need to move. Give yourself the best. Yeah. This is all about your personal power. This. Speak with love underneath the deck. Some of you may need to move. If it's not moving, then, you know, some of you you need a little break. Some of you could be sat in the house all the time. You may need to get out in nature. Just, you know, have a day out, go somewhere new, somewhere where you've never been before. Some of you could be, you know, wanting to redecorate. You know, don't hold back. Don't hold back. Just, you know, if you're redecorating, just give yourself the best that you can afford, the best, you know, just whatever it is, just give yourself the best. Some of you, this is to do with your diet. You may need to eat healthier. Take yourself out for lunch. There's a need to speak to yourself with love as well, because some of you are speaking negatively to yourself at the moment. Something with start anew. There's a new beginning on the card. Something hasn't gone as planned, so there's a need to change things up. Call back your power, and, you know, strategize. Some of you need to strategize how you're going to, you know, move forward and give yourself the best. Yeah, plan, preparation. And, you know, once you've strategized, once you've got a plan in place, I'm getting vision boards. Some of you could, you know, benefit from creating a vision board. What did I say? Three of Wands in the upright. Yeah, some of you need to make a decision. You need to make a decision here. Some of you, this is travel plans. Some of you do need to, you know, change the scenery. I'm just looking at see all the birds here. Yeah, some of you really do need to call your power back. There's a lot of the yellow on this card as well, with the yellow butterfly, and then we've got the change of scenery here, this painting. This lady is creating artwork, so there's something that you're creating, something about your creativity. It hasn't gone as planned. It hasn't yeah, something. We've got the Seven of Pentacles underneath the deck. There's a need to take a look, strategize, plan. There's something you need to, you know, just take a step back. Take a step back at the moment. Something hasn't gone the way you thought it would. So there's the need to, you know, take a step back, plan. You may need to ask for some help and team up with someone. You may need to, you know, team up with someone. Some of you may benefit from, you know, cleansing your solar plexus. Yeah, some of you, you're not enthusiastic at the minute. Something isn't going right, and, you know, you're losing enthusiasm. There's a need to stay positive. Call back all your power. Call back your energy. You know, some of you, your energy, it could be scattered at the moment. Yeah, we've got the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, some of you may not feel ready. You may not feel ready to make these changes. Yeah. Spirit is saying that you are ready. You are ready to make these changes. You just need to call back your energy. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, some of you could be struggling financially here. And I did say with give yourself the best, you know, if you're needing to redecorate or take yourself out for a meal, you know, just decorate to what you can afford. Give yourself the best to what you can afford. Yeah, and then we have the Empress reverse, the Empress in the upright. You know, this is about creation, fertility. Yeah, just, you know, you don't have to go out and spend a fortune. You can pick up a lot of, you know, stuff from charity shops. You can even, you know, make things from stuff, you know, even rearranging furniture in the house. You know, there's been times when I've needed to change things up in my house. Just moving, like changing a unit from, say, the hallway and putting it in, you know, in the lounge and vice versa. Just swap things about. Yeah, some of you feel that you can't make these changes. You can't, you know, be creative and, you know, because you're having financial setbacks. So again, we have the yellow hair. Some of you could feel insecure. The Lovers. If this is about a partnership as well with the Lovers here, as some sort of partnership, some sort of relationship, there's a need to speak up. Because we've got blue hair. Some of you may need to apologise. You may need to explain yourself in some sort of way. Explain a situation. For some of you, this is if this is, I'm getting it, mostly it's about your creativity, your work, your projects. But if this is a romantic situation, some of you didn't, you know, want to get into this relationship because you was having financial setbacks. But you're still longing for this person. There is a possibility with Start Anew out here that this could progress into something beautiful. You could transform the situation, but you are going to need to speak up, to explain, to apologise. For those that are already in a relationship, you know, you may have to, you know, there may have been some tension within the relationship, you know, to relieve the tension, to get back on track. You may have to, you know, go out for the day, change the scenery, you know, take yourself out for a meal, have a picnic, to bring back that spark. There's a lot of yellow here. There's a need to be creative in whatever it is, whether this is a project, an idea, a relationship, a partnership. There's a need to think outside the box, be creative. It's like if you usually go out to a restaurant, surprise your partner with a picnic. Yeah, but it is, all this is to do with financial setbacks, which has made you lose confidence. Yeah. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, these financial setbacks has made you walk away from projects, walk away from partnerships. You was left disappointed. Some of you really need to speak up. Some of you may need to, you know, if you need to partner up with someone to help you, if you need to help you build, you're going to have to be the one that makes the first move. You're going to have to be the one that makes the first move here. The Chariot. Yeah, this is action. You need to take action if you want to bring this change forward. You're the one that has to take action. if you want that new beginning, if you want that new beginning, that, you know, that new job, that new investment, that new idea, if you want that, you have to take action. This is down to you. If this is what you want to manifest, if you want to manifest, you know, moving forward, a new project, a new job, a new relationship. Some of you could be, you know, want to make a proposition to someone, to get into a relationship. Whatever it is, you have to make changes. You have to take action. You have to speak up. We've got a card on the floor as usual. The King of Cups. Yeah. Despite you not being ready, you're very balanced in your energy. Very balanced. Despite you not being ready, you know, to take action, to speak up. You're very, very supportive. Very, very balanced within your emotions. You have the moon underneath the deck. This is yeah, you with that moon then underneath the deck, you have to, yeah, this is about voluntary changes. You have to make the first move. We've got the Page of Pentacles. This is all about you. It's all blue and yellow. And if it's the Page of Pentacles, the page is actually holding that pentacle here. We've got rabbits at the bottom here, with the Five of Cups underneath the deck in reverse. Yeah. If you want to bring fertility, you want to bring prosperity, you want to make things grow, this is all about you. You have to come out of, you know, of regret. You have to come out of this feeling sorry for yourself. You need to recover from that and make the first move. You have to create. You have to create. You have to step forward. If you want this abundance, you have to create. You have to get creative. You have to change the scenery. You have to call back your energy. Because do you really think the Empress allows people to take advantage of her? She doesn't. She's the Empress. So this is all about you. today. It's all about you speaking up. It's all about you taking action. Strength reversed. Yeah. With the Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. Yeah, some of you, you're self-sabotaging here. You're self-sabotaging. You, because of these insecurities that you've got, you're not taking action. You're self-sabotaging. This is what's causing the, you know, the, for things to not move forward. If you can change this around, you can, by calling back all your power, calling back all your energy from other people. Change the scenery. Go and ground yourself in nature. Cleanse that solar plexus. And speak up. This is all yellow and blue. It's all the solar plexus. It's all the throat chakra. You need to speak up. You need to express yourself. This is all about you taking action. Because if you do not take action, you can't manifest this Ace of Pentacles. You ain't going to manifest this new start. It's not going to be handed to you. You need to take action. This is all about you speaking up, and taking action, being creative. Step into your creativity. Whatever went wrong, you know, it's done. It's done. You can fix it. You can change things up, but it's down to you. I'm going to leave that there. If this resonates with you, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.